Hi students, welcome back to ChemOrgChem. So in this JEE Chemistry Insight series, we have been exploring the solution for previous year JEE Chemistry exam papers. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for notification. So in continuation, today we are going to explore one of the problem from JEE Advanced 2025 question. So let's moving in. So this is the question from JEE Advanced 2025. As per this question, here they given one reaction sequence. Here we are asked to find out the correct statements about this reaction sequence. So here you can see that this substrate react with potassium permanganate and followed by acid under heating. In second step, which react with ammonia under heating, which eliminate two water molecule which produce product X. This product X further react with under strong heating. And second step, ethanolic potassium hydroxide. In third step, which react with alkyl bromide which produce product Y. Now product Y react with sodium hydroxide which produce aromatic compound plus product Z. So first let's figure out what is the product structure of X and Y and Z. Then let's see about the statements one by one. So this is our question. So the first step of the reaction, this substrate react with potassium permanganate. I hope most of them aware about potassium permanganate, which is one of the strong oxidizing agent. When we take alkyl benzene with potassium permanganate, which usually produce their corresponding aromatic carboxylic acid. For example, when you take toluene, when you use potassium permanganate, which produce benzoic acid as a final product. So this one also alkyl benzene. So here you can see that. So this is one side chain as well as this one also another side chain. So for our convenience, you can cut here as well as here. So resulting that here one carbon and here one carbon, when we do potassium permanganate, so here oxidation takes place in this carbon as well as this carbon. So resulting that produce phthalic acid. So here oxidation reaction takes place. Now phthalic acid react with ammonia in the second step, which produce their respective ammonium phthalate. So this intermediate quickly decompose under heating, which kick off two water molecule, resulting that generate this amide derivative. So when we introduce strong heating, so this is our product X. When we introduce strong heating, one of the ammonia molecule eliminate from this amide derivative, which produce phthalimide. So now phthalimide react with ethanolic potassium hydroxide. Here what happened? Here deprotonation takes place. So our base readily abstract the proton from NH, which produce their respective potassium salt of phthalimide. Now this potassium salt of phthalimide react with alkyl bromide. So here substitution reaction takes place to produce this respective product. So this is our product Y. So when product Y treat with sodium hydroxide, here hydrolysis reaction takes place to produce sodium phthalate with primary amine. So this is our product Z. In particular, this reaction sequence, especially deprotonation, substitution reaction and hydrolysis. So these three steps combinedly called as Gabriel Phthalimide synthesis. So let's moving to our question. So we successfully found the structure of X, Y as well as Z. So let's see one by one each statement and decide which one is the correct statement. So the first statement states that both X and Y are oxygen containing compounds. So let's analyze the structure X and Y. So definitely both compounds are oxygen containing compounds. So therefore the first statement is correct statement. So let's moving to the statement B, which states that Y on heating with chloroform with potassium hydroxide forms isocyanide. So this is the condition for carbalamine reaction. According to carbalamine reaction, when you take primary amine which react with chloroform with potassium hydroxide, which usually produce isocyanide. So let's analyze our product structure Y. So this is not a primary amine. Therefore, the statement B is a wrong statement. So let's moving on our statement C, which states that Z reacts with hinsberg reagent. So we already discussed in one of the our question hinsberg reagent. So if anyone missed that video, you can find the link in the description box below. According to hinsberg reagent, which generally useful for the differentiation of primary, secondary and tertiary amines. So definitely this primary amine react with hinsberg reagent. So therefore this statement is correct statement. So here hinsberg reagent is benzene sulfonyl chloride is called as a hinsberg reagent. So let's moving to the our final statement, which state that Z is an aromatic primary amine. So now you closely look our question. So they already defined here aromatic compound plus with this amine. So definitely this statement is a wrong statement. So therefore, as per our discussion, among the four options, the correct options for this question is option A and option C. That's it for today's problem. I hope this video has helped you to understand this question. If you enjoyed this session, just give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe KMorgChem for much more content like this. And finally, thanks for watching. Bye bye.